illicit flow of cash. Honorable Speaker, we are heading into an election next year in 2027. I want to sensitize Mr. Rono that in the run-up to any election in this country, that is a time to watch out for illicit flow of money. Those who stole money from Telkom in the last regime are gearing now to start bringing back that money from wherever they had hidden it in preparation for the 2027 elections. And they are known, Honorable Speaker. The thieves who stole money from RUARAKA, the RUARAKA land scandal, are gearing, and the member for RUARAKA is here. They are preparing themselves on how they will bring this money back into the country in preparation of the 2027 elections. We must tell these thieves, because they are thieves, Honorable Speaker, you can't steal land that belongs to school children, sell it, hide money in foreign countries, then pretend you are an angel in waiting and start preparing how you bring this money back into the country for electoral purposes, Honorable Speaker. And we have seen the activities and what they are planning. I want to ask Mr. Rono, you must be vigilant, extremely vigilant, to make sure that those who stole RUARAKA land, those who stole from Telkom, because I see some of them are gearing to run for governors in certain counties in this country, they must not only be held to account, because I hear some of them daring people, that, oh, you said you have a commission of inquiry on state capture. What are you waiting for? You know, I look at some of these characters and wonder. The same characters, when you begin even to speak about a commission for an inquiry on state capture in the last regime, they start shivering and saying, oh, you are targeting us politically. Then when things go quiet, you start daring people. Please don't dare us. Don't dare us if you know you are a thief. And you know yourself, and you know you are a thief. Clean thief. I have seen some of them trying to lecture people on the status of education. Yet we know the best they did when they served in the education ministry was to militarize our examinations. Children were scared having to sit in exams, and Mwalimu Omboko will tell you, a child cannot sit properly in an exams center when a policeman is there standing with a gun. You are traumatizing our children. That is why you see a myriad of mental health issues in this country on education, this, education, that. Yet you left an education sector that was in shambles. By January 2023, parents did not know where they are taking their children when they finish grade 9. Then you think you can lecture us here with illicit money. Mr. Rono must make sure that all this illicit money is brought back into the country and goes back to public coffers. Those who stole from Telkom, that money must come back and go back to Telkom. Those who stole from RUARAKA, the member of parliament for RUARAKA knows there is no land anywhere in RUARAKA to build schools. All these members of parliament from Nairobi have nowhere to build new schools. Yet the population in Nairobi is rising by the day.
Just to remind you that during that short education stint is when the RUARAKA saga happened.
Yes.
And while you were chair, you helped to stop stealing of government money, and a lot of money in billions. So you should take credit for it.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for even reminding me. I was persecuted when I was the chair of budget and national planning together with the member for Bondo, when I declined to approve in a supplementary budget the 1.5 billion shillings, a further 1.5 billion shillings they wanted to steal from the RUARAKA land scandal. Yet now those criminals, those thieves are the ones now who want to lecture us. Come on. I would say, like Waswahili will say, tunajuana kwa vilemba. Tunakujua wewe mwizi, tunakuelewa, tunaelewa wizi wako. End of quote. Honorable Speaker, you know, I still have to remain. I was saying Mr. Rono has his work cut out, especially now that we are moving towards elections. We must make sure there is no illicit flow of money into this economy in the pretext of electoral financing. And IBC also has a challenge. He must work together. I have seen him commit in this report that he will work together with the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, because, again, there are characters who have been stealing money. Honorable Speaker, it's not just ordinary characters who steal money from the unclaimed assets. People who are working in banks are fleecing families dry. People pass on, they leave money in their bank accounts, all that money is wiped out within a few months, Honorable Speaker. FRC, as the Director General nominee has committed, must work with the UFA, or the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, to ensure that they secure the assets of those who depart, to make sure that that money is secure. It either goes to the authority, and the authority works to make sure that they're able to trace the beneficiaries of that money and give it to them. In the same spirit, Honorable Speaker, as I was saying, I expect that FRC will now be able to work with IEBC, the new commission, on matters to do with electoral financing, to make sure that there is no illicit flow of money into this economy, or indeed out of this economy, as they work together with the EACC and other security agencies to ensure that proceeds of crime, proceeds of corruption, even from governors, Honorable Speaker, that money is not leaving this country, and they must work together with EACC. I therefore want to support the nomination of Mr. Rono and urge the House to support him, because looking at his credentials, his experience, his very rich experience in the security services sector, in the legal field, as Honorable Gishimu said, having been his classmate, he's a man of very good credentials and good standing in society. I've seen he's never been charged in any court of law on any crime, not even ever spent a night in police cell, either for driving while drunk or even speeding on the road. This tells you this is a man who is of high integrity, and therefore we should approve him. And I therefore support his appointment and hope that he will raise the work of FRC to the standards, international standards that we expect FRC to be operating under. Notably, Honorable Speaker, it's important to note, because I just came from, as I said the other day, I came with a few of our colleagues from the US for the National Prayer Breakfast. And many Kenyans out there appreciate good working relationship with the US Embassy and the US State Department, and they are getting their visas processed without the unnecessary restrictions that may have come. And courtesy of the Pokamla Act, or the acts of parliament that we have passed here on money laundering, on counter-terrorism and proliferation of illicit flow of cash across borders, those things have helped to buttress our country as a country that has proper legal frameworks. And therefore, even as people seek to for visas to visit other countries, they are trustworthy people and people who can be trusted. And I want to encourage all of us to support this gentleman and support FRC and the other agencies that continue to ensure that we implement the laws that we have passed, be it on counterterrorism, be it on illicit flow of cash, or even